Hey everyone, as your SaaS coach, I am absolutely pumped to hand you the definitive playbook for optimizing your workflows and scaling your output. If you're feeling like you're just grinding gears while your competitors are effortlessly scaling, well, you're in the right place. In this explainer, we're breaking down the ultimate 2026 tech stack. This is the stuff that genuinely separates top-tier operators from everyone else.
Take a hard look at your day-to-day operations right now. Are you still battling business bottlenecks, slow execution, and just endless manual busy work? If the answer is yes, it is absolutely time to upgrade. Because today, we're tearing down those old methods and handing you the 2026 solutions. These tools don't just save you a few minutes here and there, they fundamentally change the math on what a single person or a really lean team can actually achieve.
Okay, so here's our game plan. We're going to break down your new tech stack by critical business functions: automating operations, deep research and learning, scaling creative visual content, next-level agentic coding, and finally, future-proofing your workflow.
We've mapped out the absolute best AI tools for 2026 based on their precise business purpose. From Claude Cowork for automation all the way to Higgsfield for video, these are the heavy hitters that will completely revolutionize how you operate as a founder, an agency owner, or really any kind of knowledge worker. We're about to unpack the immense power behind every single one of them, so let's get into it.
Number 1 on our list is automating operations, specifically managing your inbox and your daily tasks. Let's kick things off with the actual engine of your business and figure out how to finally stop doing all that manual busy work.
When you need to scale those operations, Claude Cowork is your ultimate AI teammate. Look, we are way past the days of just typing prompts and waiting for answers. Claude Cowork actually actively coordinates tasks and automates entire multi-step workflows. If you're managing complex logistics or heavy knowledge work, this isn't just a tool. It's literally your second brain and an extra set of hands combined.
Picture a typical Tuesday afternoon. Instead of you manually figuring out who does what, reading through some dense 50-page report, and then spending 2 hours typing up a brief, Claude Cowork steps in. It seamlessly handles the coordination, analyzes all the required documents, and drafts the final outputs for you without you lifting a finger. It's pure operational leverage.
Now for your inbox, which, let's be honest, can be a massive time sink. Standard Claude steps up to act as your context-aware email executive. It's brilliant at writing professional, natural-sounding emails. But what makes it the absolute best choice in 2026 is how it instantly adapts its tone. Whether you need an empathetic support reply, a hard-hitting sales pitch, a delicate business negotiation, or just high-level executive correspondence, it perfectly matches the exact context and tone you need.
All right, part 2, deep research and learning. Think of this as your ultimate intelligence engine. Slow research is a huge bottleneck, right? Well, speed to insight is everything.
When you're swimming in competitor data or trying to crack a new market, you've got to drop the old manual search methods. Digging through unverified data across 10 different tabs? Yeah, that's dead. You need to leverage Perplexity. You get real-time web research, completely cited sources, and deep research modes that actually let you ask intelligent follow-up questions. It hands you incredibly concise summaries that are just perfect for immediate market research and bulletproof fact-checking.
And when it comes to internal learning, Google Notebook LM entirely flips the script. Forcing your team to read dense handbooks is over. Notebook LM transforms those static documents into dynamic, interactive AI tutors based entirely on your own sources. It generates study guides, interactive timelines, and even creates highly engaging AI-hosted audio discussions to explain the material. To put that into perspective, it's like having a dedicated professor for your company's internal wiki, a total game changer.
Moving right along to Section 3, Scaling Creative Visual Content. This is where we take you from initial raw ideas all the way to cinematic, high-end visual assets.
You know, the creative process always starts with a blank page. Whenever you need to draft an entire marketing campaign, brainstorm startup concepts, or build out robust content strategies, Claude is your go-to for structured thinking. Thanks to its massive long context capabilities, it maintains strict coherence across really complex projects. Basically, it never loses the thread of your brand voice, no matter how deep into the brainstorming session you get.
Once you nail down the idea, you usually hit a visual design bottleneck. Well, GPT Image 2 is your definitive solution for that. We are totally replacing expensive, generic stock photos with hyper-realistic custom graphics. And crucially for 2026, it features exceptionally strong text rendering. That means your generated images actually have readable, accurate text right inside them.
So the big takeaway here is that you can generate everything from highly accurate UI mockups for your software pitches to perfectly branded logos to marketing graphics, and it maintains consistent visual styles across all of it. You can literally build out an entire visually cohesive marketing funnel in a single afternoon, completely bypassing traditional design delays.
And that naturally builds into the next frontier of storytelling: video. Using Higgs Fields, you can generate incredibly dynamic, cinematic AI videos. Listen, this is not the glitchy, weird AI video from a couple of years ago. Higgs Field delivers realistic camera movements, smooth tracking shots, and crucial character consistency. Whether you're producing ads or deep storytelling pieces for social media, it gives you high-end visual quality that legitimately looks like it came out of a professional studio.
All right, Section 4, Next Level Agentic Coding. For all the technical founders and agency owners tuning in, it's time to optimize your development workflow and ship a whole lot faster.
Let me introduce you to Claude Code. Now, this isn't just a smart autocomplete that guesses your next line of text. Claude Code operates across the entire software development lifecycle as a true agentic coding partner. It actually understands your entire code base. It can step in to write brand new features, hunt down complex bugs, refactor messy code, and even eloquently explain your architecture to new developers. It even runs terminal tasks. It's honestly like handing your lead engineer an incredibly capable junior dev who just never sleeps. Finally, Section 5, Future-proofing your workflow. Let's master this 2026 tech stack and look at the real-world ROI of bringing this into your daily operations.
By assigning specific, purpose-built AI tools to your exact bottlenecks, whether that's Perplexity for instant market intelligence, NotebookLM for internal learning, GPT Image 2 for your visuals, or Claude Code for shipping software, you're creating an unstoppable, highly leveraged workflow. You aren't just saving a few hours a week, you're redefining your entire capacity. You are literally operating like a full-scale agency, all by yourself.
You now have the definitive explainer playbook for the absolute best tech available this year, mapped out by the exact business purpose you need it for. We've covered the automation, the intelligence, the creative, and the code. So the only question left for you as an operator is this: how quickly are you going to deploy this in your own business to leave your competition in the dust? Are you building, or are you falling behind? Dive into these tools today, optimize those workflows, and I'll see you in the next explainer.